I get a message from their manager. He says, what if we bring the whole show to Cadillac? Looking back, it was kind of like one of those things that was meant to be, but who knew if it would last 50 years? In '74, we lost our first 2 games, but the coaches knew we had a good team. The problem was that they were very tight. And so we started playing Kiss music. And during that period, I contacted Kiss and told them what was going on. So I started off by saying, would they come to our pep assembly and sign some autographs? And their management said, what if we bring the whole show to Cadillac? Cadillac at that time in '75 wasn't exactly the mecca of entertainment and rock and roll. You know, we had 2 radio stations. So I say yes, not checking with anyone. And then, the head coach Dave Brines said yes, John Laurent said yes, our superintendent said yes. It's the power of the word yes. Everybody just got on board. They brought in every piece of equipment that they could bring in. Everything that would not be allowed today. Flamethrowers, bombs going off, the Kiss snowstorm, the whole 9 yards. 3 was for whatever, and 50 cents was for the makeup, because we had to bring the makeup in from New York. 2,000 people were here, 10,000 say they were. And people will tell you, in fact, one told me today, they sat 2 miles away and listened to the show.
Oh my gosh.
One of our teachers brought her young daughters and did one song and said, we can't do this.
Yeah.
She said it felt like we were swimming upstream. It was so loud. Then afterwards, by the time I left them, it was maybe 2 in the morning. And we had to be back up at 6 or 5 or whenever, because they had to put makeup on the city fathers for the breakfast that was 7 or 8 o'clock. And Paul told me, he said, I didn't even take my makeup off. He said, I just went to my room, slept for 3 hours and got up and went at it. Then went to the homecoming parade, and they came out on the field. And we had the whole student body arrayed, and they were expecting, and I was expecting, everybody expected that limos would show up and they'd jump in a limo. And lo and behold, over the scoreboard comes this huge helicopter. And they land in the middle of the field about a 30-yard line, and Kiss jumps on the helicopter, and as they fly out of the stadium, they throw flyers out that say, Cadillac Kiss loves you. You know, it happens and you think, well, this was pretty cool. And then you look back 40 or 50 years later and say, it's one of the great stories in rock and roll history.